A sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And he's found a way past. And a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Bayern Munich head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Bayern Munich head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and a game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bayern Munich are probably feeling relatively good.
Can he finish? That's another chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, they could be caught out here! Messi. Belly. Bale. Zakaria. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shevchenko. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has 2. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. They've played it short. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, good-looking ball.
The attendance for this match
Just about up to the hour now. Maradona.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, nice touch. Davids. There's the shot! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
We have got changes here
Messi.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 7.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
99.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's
17.
all systems going out.
Cruyff.
Coming on the field.
Great shot!
Number 21.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Number 20.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Number 9. Jan Koller. Number 18. Hazard. Substitutions taking place.
He's not got that quite right. Tomiyasu. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's... Can he put it away? He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Atau receives it in a good position. Goes in for the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bayern Munich do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Yeah. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's their second corner of the game. In for a header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Deftly done. Mbappe, he has found a way through. Chance! Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Davids. Rummenigge.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Maradona. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Atau. Spread it left.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that was vital.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Climbs up big! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely feet. Hazard, while facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Moved on forwards. Collier. Messi. And Cech! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish. He's gone for goal! That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He can run onto that. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bellingham is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That pass isn't the best. That's good running with the ball. He's cut it out. Hazard. Bellingham. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Messi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Shevchenko heads it! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 28 minutes is number 9, Jan Kullen. Jan Kullen. Jan Kullen.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, nicely intercepted, quality ball. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of...
It's a mighty effort! Bayern Munich have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Bayern Munich with the corner. They're first. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tomiyasu. He won't be happy with that one. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bayern Munich replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the...
It's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Shevchenko. He's looking wide. Oh, nice one too, very nice. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a key interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieira with the clearance. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Leicester gets in to thwart him. Strong running down that left flank. Makaleli. And here's Bale. Oh, good ball, and this one, there's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Maldini. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bellingham. And he's straight offside. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bellingham. Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayern Munich have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makaleli. Koller. Bayern Munich are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Koller. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold. Messi in acres of space out wide. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Thuram gets good distance on it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
There will be
well played.
1 minute added time.
In comes the delivery. That's a decent clearance. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there worked their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Bayern Munich come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. There's the start of the second half.
Bayern Munich definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Koller. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That has been knocked clear. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Pinged towards the front line. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Hullet. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi, and the shot! Shevchenko. There's the hit! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the
chance! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. And he welcomes it. He's got the shot away! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tomiyasu proves too strong. Bellingham. And it's Shevchenko. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well played and well cleared.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Some really good ball movement. Big chance! And that has been cleared.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Tries a shot! This time, surely! He scored! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This is promising. Lahm is looking to set free a runner, and he's had it nicked away. Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And Shevchenko! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping! Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Shevchenko. Makaleli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 3 minutes
That
added
shows
time.
there will be 3 extra minutes. Knocks it out wide. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So, a breakthrough already. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
And Messi! He scores! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Mbappe! And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique.
It's Atau! And he hits the net. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So is it Shevchenko? Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hazard is in a really good position out wide. And that's got behind for a goal kick. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Ruben Dias. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Ball is over the line.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That has been cut short. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Bellingham. And it's Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Koller. Bout of passing here, really easy. And the finish! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be a...
Could be danger here. No, that was never going to make it. Hazard. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's a good foot in there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Nice physical challenge. Played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. And it's Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. Yeah,
There will be 3 minutes.
now looking to
added time.
orchestrate a counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hazard goes steaming forward. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's beaten the last man. Great hit! It's a loose ball. It's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's come loose. And we've reached half-time. Bayern Munich playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. And we are up to the break.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Shevchenko. He's in a good corner! That was a matter of inches.
Kohler nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Belletti. Mbappe. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. That's a corner kick. What a climb!
The attendance for this match
Oh,
was
not the best of headers.
60,810.
Belletti. No, he's not getting past him there. Played into space out wide. Collar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out the...
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! And he can clear it away. Takes on his marker. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi is the guilty party there.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Looking for the runner. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Number 14.
Guardiola
Messi.
wins the duel this time.
Number 15. Bellingham.
Bale
Coming on the field.
couldn't quite
Number
squeeze that one
17.
through. Rafael
Number
Leao.
99.
Rafael
Bale.
Leao going
Number
face to face with his
22.
great rival.
Gullit.
Guardiola.
Number 21. Johan Cruyff.
And it's Belletti.
Number 4.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitutions taking place.
Vieira. Bale.
Bayern Munich really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rafael Leao shapes to shoot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Bullet was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. The most accurate pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Moved on forwards. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Belletti proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's
added
Bale.
time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ruben Dias, who's set up one goal so far. So that's it, it is all over. Bayern Munich can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more.
And already we're underway here.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Davids. Shevchenko. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. He's through here. Messi. Got a shot away. Collar. He's looking wide. Davids. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And he's gone looking for safety. That pass has been well intercepted. Bayern Munich are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Thuram cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Bellingham. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Boca Juniors look happy to sit. Had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Boca Juniors are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that could set him on his way. He's Bellingham! Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the shot could be on here. Bullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Back into the middle. Real chance here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bellingham. He's in here! Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Collar. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Big moment
for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And he stuck it away as if... Bullet! And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Bayern Munich come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Big chance! Has a goal! Goal! Boca Juniors are all square. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Right, Shevchenko, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react.
Bayern Munich really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has not gone well. Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Shevchenko. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super find. There's the hit! Thuram gets it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Nesta. Number 14, Messi. Number 9, Jan Koller. Number 18, Hazard. Number 15, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 99.
Oh, nice touch.
Bale. Number 22,
Pullet.
Pullet. Number 17,
Pullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he nearly went all the way.
Bullet may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
Berkomi getting this one clear.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Great position. There's the shot! Pullet. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Bale, and it's Bale. He can get that clear, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. Havertz. And it's Salah. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Khan clears. And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, great play! Decent hit! And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's out for a goal kick. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I'm thinking the same. He will be... It's a mighty effort! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Shevchenko really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Azar. Bayern Munich leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gullit. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, well timed. Rummenigge. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, very less said about that pass, the better. Bayern Munich are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Thuram calmly anticipates. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice ball, and he's in here. And they're back on the ball again. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great ball. Decent hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. It's a sweet ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less. just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been cut short. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gullit has created one goal already. Koller, Bayern Munich finding their passes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Shevchenko. Mateus. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shevchenko. Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Koller really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. And here's Gullit. Oh, good ball. He's cut it out. Rummenigge. Now it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Bayern Munich head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gnabry. He's played him through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Mateus. Tomiyasu.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Thuram gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. Koller unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pirlo gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 18.
And he's been shifted off it.
Number 7.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution in progress.
Bayern Munich just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
That's going in strongly.
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, they could be caught out here.
This match was 60,332.
Rafael Leao, very much a man of this moment. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Rafael Leao. That is lovely. Mateus. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He can run onto that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mateus. Vieira. Lahm with the foul. Ernest. That looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Collier. Great ball if he can get there. Chance with a header! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Thuram with the clearance. And it's Lahm. Bayer Leverkusen awarded another corner. Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Lahm. Pirlo. Gnabry. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, smashing header! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Back into the middle. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! They've scored! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves a game. Rafael Leao!
Bayern Munich certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Pull it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And he was quick to react. Lahm. Oh, and he's through the middle. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Matthäus. Number 22, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 13, Nesta. Number 23, Baresi.
This could be their final throw of the dice. All hands on deck for this one. He gets big! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's dealt with that really well. Shevchenko shapes to shoot! And he's following up! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such good position.
There's the hit! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That looks a good ball through. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Roberto. Bayern Munich have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi stood his ground strongly. Roberto. Look at the space here. Bellingham!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Bellingham. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Conte. To Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Nunez. And here's Nunez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Shevchenko. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. White deals with that comfortably. Darwin. Bekenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that should get the job done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's managed to get free. Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control. Oh, great play, and the shots! with the corner, there first. Oh, what a climb! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. This is their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in, and a shot! We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Now it's Darwin. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Darwin.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Nice control.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the finish! A whisker away from making it 4.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And we've reached half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Bayern Munich are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And we are already promptly back underway. That's the throw. White. That is good alertness. Tomiyasu. Koller could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Beckenbauer. Zé Roberto. Bellingham. De Roberto looks to the other side. He's looking to set free a runner. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Messi! He scores! They're back within reach! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is
So is this the start of a
19,
comeback?
Alphonso Davies.
Thuram gets over and intercepts.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Neymar, he's got the shot away! They've scored! Right back in the game! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Tunisia get themselves... Oh, smashing header! That's another chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Kohler very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Van Nistelrooy. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Baresi makes the interception. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Conte has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Messi. Goalkeeper's ball. Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, now the finish! Kohler looking sharp there. Shevchenko! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Bellingham. Number 7, Shevchenko.
And it's
Number
Hullet.
14,
And no,
Messi.
he's seen through all of that.
Coming on the field.
Moved on forwards.
Number 4, Mateu.
Bayern
Number
Munich
99,
will have one
Bale.
further opportunity to make a
Number
substitution
22,
after this, their
Hullet.
latest change. And he lines up a cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bekenbauer. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been slung wide. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Baresi with the clearance. Hullet. Played out towards the right wing. Hernandez cuts out the pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Just 5 minutes left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mateus. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Nunez. He's in here! Mbappe! Beckenbauer.
Added minutes has been
Mateus
indicated.
does well to get it back. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's good play. Now that's a lovely exchange. Hullet. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Bellingham! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've got a corner here. Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Same again, same outcome.
Bayern Munich really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Messi hangs one in, cleared away, and they're back on the ball again. Over to the left. Now it's Messi. Bayern Munich leading here thanks to that early goal He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent hit! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh no, what has happened? There's the hit! Goal! Bayern Munich! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Bayern Munich go into the lead. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Luis Suarez. We expected better, and so did he. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Suarez. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is quite a battle. And Shevchenko! Oh, nearly, but not quite. He could be in here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Crunching tackle. And it's Lahm. That is a great ball. Roberto Baggio! And he has kept it out somehow.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham. Davis. Climbs up big! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Shevchenko hits one! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they're back in front! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead. Shot a goal! This time, surely! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mbappe. Lahm. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. For Messi.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Cafu. That's headed upfield. Bellingham. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Luis Suarez. Nice control. And here's Mbappe. And Messi! Danger averted for now. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Bayern Munich playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The most accurate pass. Colo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham is the guilty party there. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Davis, very much a man of this moment. Alexander-Arnold stood up well to him there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Terrific header! That's going to go a long
The
way.
attendance for this match was 60,810.
And here's Shevchenko! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tomiyasu. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. Lahm. And the counter is on. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chooses to go crossfield. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bayern Munich
Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
and he's quick to snatch it back. He could be in here. He is through here. Diving header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well, height
14,
could make all the difference
Messi.
on these set pieces.
Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 15, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 22, Gullit. Number 99.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 4, Mateus.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Lahm. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Davis has created one goal already.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Corner number 2 then. And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. He's away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Colo-Colo have their third corner. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Rijkaard very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Out to the right. Mateus. Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a... Now the finish! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Cleared without complication. Bastoni. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he welcomes it in. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Bayern Munich probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Luis Suarez. Now there's a fine ball. Collier. And he's surging through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Substitution.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Courtois ready to try one. He's had a crack, and that may well be that. That is that. Bayern Munich proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a...